Good day everyone, this is Patrick from EasyFX Code Trading System, and it's Thursday the 19th of September 2019, and this is the daily analysis for spot gold and dollar yen, and it's just after 11 AM in Singapore. Let's start off with spot gold, and during the early morning hours at 2 AM the Fed has indeed cut rates by 25 basis points as expected, and spot gold dropped as the dollar strengthened temporarily. Let's take a look at the 4-hour time frame. It did try to make a move earlier to gain some traction higher, but failed to retest the previous high. And once the 1-hour time frame, once the news was released, and it fell over 200 pips, but prior to that switch to the 30-minute time frame. Is the 2 AM rate decision news release, and initially fell below the weekly pivot, and once the press conference started at 2:30, it retraced to retest the 1500 round figure before falling another 150 over pips as well, right, to hit the daily S2 pivot, and switch back to the 4-hour time frame. Could not reach the deeper swing low at 1480, but it did retest last week's low, so it only managed a low of 1483 plus change for retracing back up into the monthly pivot level again at 1492. Right, so it has been holding around the weekly and monthly pivot levels and just below the 1500 area. So this area now is a very strong support zone, and just below that is the weekly S1, so it's definitely a very strong support area with the daily 55 coming up as well. So for today, it could continue to consolidate between these levels and continue for the rest of the week, as yesterday formed a large spinning top, so it's unlikely to break either high or the low side. Okay, let's take a look at the price action for dollar yen. Yesterday's close was bullish and closed above the 108 and high of just shy of 108.50. Could not reach 108.50 and then fell back today now. Switch to the 4-hour time frame. After a bullish close, retrace back today, and it's fallen back below the 108 level and potentially could retrace back to the weekly pivot, where the daily, the 200 period, 55 period EMA is climbing up to as well. So at the 107.70 area. So that will be a key support area. Below that, there's another support area at the 62 Fibonacci retracement area. So we'll see whether this zone will hold first at the weekly pivot, and going back to the daily, is at the moment held back by the 10 SMA, and could remain in this zone for the rest of the day unless it's broken. Alright, so move back to the 4-hour time frame, see whether there's any opportunities here. So this is a small range. It could climb back to retest 108 and can either hit the weekly pivot and at most back down to the 107.45 area to retest the low of the week. Okay, we'll cover the Euro, Cable and Aussie in a separate video. So meanwhile, have a good trading rest of the week, and cheers.